Good morning, and little jump scare because I'm not wearing any makeup and my eyes are dark. We have been very busy, so we have not vlogged any updates, but we are about to hit, or today we hit our 4-week mark, 3-week mark, our 3-week mark from being homeowners. And there's a lot of updates in the house right now that I have not shared, so I'm going to share them today. The girls are at school. Lorenzo's with us right here. And yesterday we went out and bought all the stuff that we need for the restroom, to do the restroom the restroom renovation. This is actually the wallpaper that's gonna go in the restroom, and I took it to Home Depot to get color match so we can get the darkest shade in this wallpaper, which is this blue right here. It looks a lot brighter in the camera, but now we're headed to the house to do some work. But first we're getting some food because
and pick up something,
hungry.
or pick up something and
yeah.
then food.
I forgot about that.
Picking that up first, right?
We are picking up a chandelier off Facebook Marketplace that I had seen and I really liked, but I didn't send it to Jonathan because Jonathan has been giving me a hard time with my choices. Not a hard time, but he's just like, what are you doing? He doesn't see the full vision yet. And so I didn't send him that chandelier. And then yesterday he sent it to me. And I was like, I thought you weren't going to like it, so I didn't send it to you. But he liked it and I liked it. So that chandelier is going to be for our room. We currently have like a spider looking situation going on in there. So we're going to get rid of that and put in that chandelier at some point. Not today, but at some point.
Fuck it, why not?
Do you know how? I don't know.
Easy. Worst case, they blow up.
Since the last vlog, we did end up having the plumber come out here, and they were gonna put in a gas line, and we were good to go on that. But the pot filler that I wanted for over the stove was a no-go because it would run through the garage, and the garage freezes in the winter because it's so cold out here. So that was a no-go because they said the pipe could freeze, and then obviously we don't want a pipe to freeze in our walls, so we're not gonna do that. No pot filler for me. But we got all new appliances, so I'm excited about that. Those come in on the 1st, and we ended up not going with the Samsung washer. I mean, a Samsung
Bobber.
We didn't go with a Samsung refrigerator. I think all products are all different, but I will show you those when they get here.
Starting route to 14.
Oh yeah, so the plumbers did their work, and all they did was put in a gas line. Jonathan had to cut out a piece of sheetrock so that they can get through, and they came out and did that, and that was $500. And then we called an electrician in because I wanted to get rid of the lights in the kitchen, the 4 lights that were over the island, because there's no longer an island. Now we're making a breakfast bar. I want 2 lights hanging down at the breakfast bar, and I'm sure Jonathan can figure it out, but I'd rather pay an electrician to do the important stuff that could potentially be dangerous if you don't do it right.
Important stuff?
Yes, that's very important and dangerous if you don't do it the right way. So the last thing we would want is like a short in our house or something. No, thank you. Anyways, an electrician came out and quoted us, and so far we've given a deposit, which was $1,000 deposit, and he says he estimates on the higher end, so he estimated what, like 2,500?
500, but that's before we added lights. So.
Yeah, and now I added recessed lights, so that's gonna go up a bit. This past weekend, Jonathan and a few guys from my work all came to the house and worked on the house. So our flooring was not leveled, and Jonathan went in and rented this machine from Home Depot and grinded all of the downstairs to prep it for primer, to prep it for self-leveling. So he did all of that. He did the grinding down and the priming before the guys came over, and then they headed to Home Depot and bought 80 bags of self-level, and and they did the self-leveling throughout the downstairs, and they were still short. So now we ordered more self-level, and they're gonna redo that in the areas that didn't get the self-level this coming week. So that's where the house is sitting at right now. Jonathan finished off the coffee bar. Ben's crying. Jonathan finished off the sheetrock in the coffee bar that he made me, but he still needs to go over it some more, but he can't do that until they self-level, because when they self-level they kind of made a mess of my walls. So we're probably gonna end up having to paint the walls again. Well, not again, I'm saying again because they got painted before they put it on the market. And now we're gonna have to paint them again. And I'm pretty sure I'm going with the same color that's on there right now. It's just like a white, off-white, a little bit off-white. And we would have to do that to finish off the coffee nook. The stairs. The stairs need to be done. We haven't gotten the material for that. The flooring is all at the house. We have 3 pallets of flooring for the entire house, and they're all sitting in the garage.
4 pallets.
4 pallets. They're all sitting in the garage. And we're having someone help us today take flooring upstairs. So the plan for today is our helper is gonna take flooring upstairs. I'm gonna be sweeping upstairs because there's a lot of debris from taking out the carpets. And Jonathan's gonna be working on skim coating the walls in the restroom downstairs because we want smooth walls for the wallpaper and for the design that we're doing in the restroom. And all of our walls are textured, so he's gonna go ahead and smooth out those walls in the restroom. Those are the plans for today. So yesterday we ordered our countertops. We ended up going with solid surface because we looked into all of our options, and quartz just seems too fragile for our family. We have kids, and I don't want to be behind my kids or behind myself because I'm clumsy too, and he's clumsy too, and trying to take care of our counters because they're quartz. I rather just not feel as bad if we screw them up. Solid surface, and they're not as prone to getting stained as quartz, according to what I looked up. And whatever, we already ordered them, so it's too late to go back. We ordered some white solid surface countertops from Menards, and those we get a template in the mail, and we take our template to the kitchen and we lay it all out, make sure all the measurements are good to go, and then we approve it, and then they send us our countertops. And so we ordered those yesterday, and it's just for the kitchen. The restroom that we are redoing downstairs, we're keeping the sink and we're keeping the toilet. When the electrician came, Jonathan had to take off more of the sheetrock in the garage to be able to access the electrical stuff. And I'm kind of very glad that it's in the garage and not the wall inside our house, because that would just make a whole other pain to have to redo for him, because I don't do anything. That was a good thing. They got access through our garage. Once we get to the house, I will give you a grand tour of our Hot Mess Express that we have going on right now. Here's the update on our crazy looking garage. Jonathan's boots. That's the sheetrock, the doors, the flooring that got leveled. We got a crying baby. He's not very happy right now. He just ate though. Hi! Why are you mad? You want me to pick you up, right? You want me to pick you up? Oh, look at his sad face. Don't do that face. Makes me sad. He's losing his hair. Okay, so I have a sample of the paint that I want for the cabinets, and I'm just gonna paint them where the light hits and where the light doesn't hit, so that I can see if this is the color we're going for the cabinets. So I'm about to do that, but as you can see, the floor looks marble, but it's self-level. Jonathan's opening this sanding thing.
Drywall sander.
Drywall sander. And this is where they got to. Right here you can see kind of slopes downward. This is a room they were not able to get to with the self-leveling. So that's what they're gonna work on this coming weekend. But you can see it slopes down because of how uneven the flooring was and is throughout this downstairs. This is the update. That's gonna come off today. Let's try this paint sample. Also, if y'all can see, these blue tapes are where the new lights are gonna be. Can you see these? I don't think so, no. There's 4 holes right here. Those are all gonna not be the lights anymore. This paint is called Almond Latte by Bear. There's not even any cabinets here. Where does this go? Right here. Wow. Fancy boy. Wow. It's a bad idea. Over here. Does it look too yellow? Also, that's what the coffee nook looks like. And the stairs, that's gonna get covered up with sheetrock. We thought about making a compartment down there, but we're not gonna do that for now. And the stairs, the carpet has been ripped out. Let's go upstairs. This is all the debris I need to clean up. Sweep all the rooms. Basically, that's our spider chandelier. That's gonna be our new chandelier. It's pretty cool. In our restroom, we ripped out the carpet in here because this will be flooring. This we're putting some peel and stick tiles on top of, and the flooring back over here. So the restrooms upstairs will have a peel and stick flooring. The laundry room, we need to rip out the flooring because it'll have the same flooring as over here. As I was saying, the 2 restrooms will have like a checkered peel and stick flooring. This is the girls' room. But yeah, my job today is to sweep up here. There's the mirror I bought at Hobby Lobby's the other day. That's the update. I'm gonna wait for the paint to dry. I'll make up my mind whether or not I'm going with that paint for the cabinets. Also, yes, my hair is growing out. But I just want to have some fun with pink hair. This is everything collected. I'm gonna go in here. So, what did we decide last minute?
Oopsie. We're gonna remove the popcorn.
We were not gonna remove the popcorn ceilings because we figured it was gonna be a lot of work. But we're like, maybe we should just do the restroom. And when Jonathan started doing it in the restroom, he's like, this is pretty easy. So then he tried a piece over here, and now there's no going back.
But it's still gonna have that texture.
Yeah, there's a little bit of texture, just not popcorn.
Just painting it. It looks better with the hand thing, honestly.
Okay.
I don't like how it looks like that.
Yeah, this piece he did with the sander, and that piece he did with the spatula thing.
Yeah, so it'd probably be good to
Scraper.
put that thing for the whole house.
But right now he's about to skim these restroom walls so that they can be nice and smooth. Well, that and then you sand it down, right?
Yeah, sand it down after it's completely dry.
But the machine's pretty loud, so Benzie and I, look, I left my phone in my water here, but we have been relaxing over here in the garage. We had some conversations and then he ate and now he's asleep. And I grabbed this book. We went out on a walk, Benzie and I picked up this book in our neighborhood book box thing, sharing book box thing. When we came back, I put the picture together. That picture is gonna go, there are 2 fixtures from Amazon and those are non-electrical, like you don't have to connect them to electrical wires, you can just recharge the bulb. And I got that so we could put it in the coffee nook, that way we didn't have to add extra wiring for a light fixture. And I put it together and I tried it out and I liked how it looked. So we're keeping those. And yeah, I've just been here. Benzie boy is moving because I don't stay quiet. He's very used to the noise, but I feel like when it's constant noise, it's easier for him to be asleep. But if it's like quiet and then I speak pretty loud, he's like, what's going on? Anyways, I'm gonna read this book. I was sweeping upstairs, but Jonathan got busy downstairs, so I'm gonna be on baby duty. Also, look at my cup. Isn't it so freaking cute? I had to splurge on this. All the fall ones that are coming out, but I just needed to get this one. So this is my last Stanley for a bit. Look, Benji boy. Show you guys real quick the paint swatches. I don't know how to feel about them. This is what they look like. I don't know. We've never had beige cabinets. We've had like light wood cabinets, but not painted gray. I don't know how to feel about them. Like if it's a shade of beige, I definitely want this shade of beige. But a big part of me just wants to go full bold color, if not beige. But I have to make up my mind soon because the cabinets get here later this week and then we need to buy the paint and paint them. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Until next time.